Hey, for Niners faithful! We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates on our beloved San Francisco. For Niners, before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to For Niners Zone and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any breaking news or exciting updates about the Niners. Guys, hold on to your seats because if this actually happens, the entire NFL landscape is about to get turned upside down. There's a massive buzz going around the league, and I'm talking about one of the most earth-shattering moves we've seen in recent memory. Word on the street is that Derrick Henry, the Beast, the Freight Train, the King himself, could be the newest addition to the San Francisco 49ers. That's right, Derrick freaking Henry possibly suiting up in that iconic red and gold. Nothing's official yet, but insiders are whispering, sources are talking, and social media is lighting up like a Christmas tree in December. Fans are already going wild with the idea, and honestly, who can blame them? We're talking about one of the most dominant running backs of the last decade, possibly joining one of the most stacked defenses in the NFL. This isn't just a rumor. It's a storm brewing. Imagine Kyle Shanahan drawing up plays for Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. That's not just a dynamic duo. That's a nightmare for defensive coordinators across the league. Two of the most dangerous backs in football history on the same roster. Shanahan's creative offensive schemes already give defensive coaches sleepless nights. And adding Henry to that mix, that's practically unfair. McCaffrey's finesse, agility, and receiving ability paired with Henry's raw power and downhill speed would be like combining a Ferrari and a tank. Can you picture goal line situations where Henry lines up in the I formation behind Trent Williams and just bulldozes his way in? Or McCaffrey motioning out to the slot while Henry takes the handoff for 20 yards? These possibilities aren't just exciting, they're terrifying if you're playing against the Niners. Now, of course, people are wondering, how would this even work financially? The 49ers aren't exactly swimming in cap space, and Henry doesn't come cheap. But that's where things get interesting. According to a few well-connected insiders, Henry is reportedly open to restructuring his deal for the right opportunity. And playing for a Super Bowl contending team like the 49ers might be exactly what he's looking for at this stage in his career. After years of carrying the Titans' offense on his back, maybe he's ready to join a team where he doesn't have to do it all. And let's not forget, the 49ers front office has pulled off some pretty wild deals before. They managed to get McCaffrey without giving up a first-round pick. So if anyone can make this happen, it's John Lynch and company. And let's talk about the fan reaction, because wow, the faithful are absolutely buzzing. Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, it's all Derrick Henry to the 49ers, non-stop. Some fans are calling it a dream scenario. Others are already photoshopping Henry in a 49ers jersey. And let me tell you, he looks scary in red and gold. Levi Stadium would erupt if he took the field alongside McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, and George Kittle. That's an Avengers-level offensive unit. People are saying this could be the most dangerous backfield we've ever seen. And with Brock Purdy showing he's more than just a game manager, this offense could be borderline unstoppable. It's the kind of move that doesn't just win you games, it wins you Super Bowls. But hold up, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's still a long way between rumor and reality. The 49ers haven't confirmed anything, and Henry is still technically a Titan. But let's be real, Tennessee's been making some interesting moves lately, and the writing might be on the wall. They've been shedding salary, they're looking to rebuild, and it seems like they're getting younger at key positions. Trading Henry now, while he still has gas in the tank, could net them solid value if the Niners are willing to part with a few mid-round picks, maybe a player or two, and Henry's willing to renegotiate. Well, you can start to see how the puzzle pieces could fit together. It's not a guarantee, but it's definitely in the realm of possibility. From a strategic standpoint, it actually makes a ton of sense. The 49ers love rotating their backs and keeping them fresh throughout the season. McCaffrey played a ton of snaps last year, and while he's still elite, the physical toll is real. Adding Henry would allow Shanahan to manage workloads better, extend McCaffrey's prime, and give the offense even more versatility. Short yardage, clock management, power runs, that's Henry's bread and butter. Meanwhile, McCaffrey can stay fresh for passing downs and open field plays. It's the kind of one-two punch that could take pressure off Purdy and completely control the tempo of games. And we know Shanahan values controlling the game script above everything else. With Henry in the backfield, that script gets a whole lot easier to write. But before we dive in, Don't forget to subscribe to For 9ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Now, I know what some people are thinking. Will Henry fit the 49ers offensive system? After all, he's been the centerpiece of a downhill, power run offense in Tennessee for years. But here's the thing, great players adapt, and Derrick Henry isn't just great, he's legendary. He's not just a bruiser. He's smarter than people give him credit for, with excellent vision and surprisingly soft hands for his size. Put him behind a zone blocking scheme with the 49ers elite offensive line, and he might be even more effective. Plus, you don't need Henry to carry the ball 30 times a game anymore. Just give him 10 to 15 high-impact carries and let him be the hammer when you need to close games. That's what could make this move so brilliant. It's about efficiency, not volume. And let's be honest, this move would send a message to the rest of the NFC. The Eagles, Cowboys, and Lions have all been trying to level up, but if the 49ers land Henry, that's a nuclear statement. It says, we're not just trying to make the playoffs, we're trying to win it all now. With the NFC looking wide open, this kind of move could shift the balance of power. Suddenly, every defensive coordinator in the league is scrambling to figure out how to stop not just one, but to all pro running backs. Good luck stacking the box when you've also got Debo and Kittle in motion. It's the kind of offensive puzzle that breaks the rules, and maybe even breaks the game. We've seen this team come so close in recent years, NFC title games, Super Bowl appearances. The 49ers are always knocking on the door. Maybe Derrick Henry is the final piece to blow that door open. He brings leadership, toughness, and postseason experience, and don't forget, he's got something to prove. After years of carrying the Titans on his back and falling short, you know he wants a ring. Pair that hunger with the 49ers' stacked roster and elite coaching staff, and you've got a recipe for something truly special. If this deal goes through, you can bet Henry will be running with a chip on his shoulder, and possibly right through opposing defenses all the way to the Super Bowl. So is it happening? Nothing's set in stone, but the buzz is real, the whispers are getting louder, and all signs are pointing toward something big brewing in the Bay Area. If Derrick Henry really does end up in San Francisco, it could be one of the biggest mid-season shakeups we've seen in years. Fans are hyped, the league is watching, and honestly, we're all just refreshing our feeds, waiting for that one tweet to drop. Because if this becomes official, if the 49ers pull this off, it's not just a trade, it's a statement. And you better believe the rest of the NFL will be paying attention. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to For 9ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.